Hey, good morning, Nick.
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
Good, good. Hey, this is Arizona All Access. Welcome to the show, brought to you by the Rockstar Group with the West USA Realty of Prescott. For all your real estate needs, buying or selling, you can reach the team at 928-379-6434. Now on to the show. Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning. It's morning?
It's morning.
It's morning on Friday.
It's Friday morning,
Friday
probably about
morning.
9 o'clock.
And we have the wonderful Llory McDonald and Darryl Icard here
Yeah.
today.
From Combo Deluxe.
Combo Deluxe.
We're missing our Steve Botterwig. We want to say his name at least once.
Yeah, we don't let drummers on the show.
I wouldn't
I
either.
get a pass. I get a pass because I'm the host, but
Yeah, wait a minute.
you let too many drummers in on this show and it gets out of control.
Oh, yes.
Steve's the anchor.
Oh, yeah.
You should do Steve, Gabe, and you.
Yeah, we've talked about
Ooh,
that.
3 drummers.
Bunch of drummers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just wondering if we should start drinking after the show for that one.
You guys get all the chicks anyway.
No, Darryl knows how that goes. Bass players and drummers. Sound guys are right up there too.
Yeah. Well, it's the memes where it's like lead singer 4 girls, guitar player 3, and usually the bass player has none.
He has a cat.
That's the keyboard player. The keyboard player has a cat.
Or there's the same meme where it's like the girl's crying to her best friend. You can tell she's like crying. She's like, I went home with somebody. They said they were in the band. Turned out it was the drummer. Why? It's not fair. Anyway, Combo Deluxe.
Well, thanks for having us, you guys.
Absolutely.
We're excited to be
Yes.
here.
And before we go too far, let's just mention that stay tuned for the whole show or just skip over the whole interview part because we got some live performances coming up.
Yeah, you guys will play some stuff for us later,
Yes,
won't
we
you?
will. Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Good.
Got it.
Speaking of which, this weekend you're playing, is it the Windsock?
Windsock.
The
yeah.
Windsock.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Friday, Saturday.
7 to 11.
We just somehow have a lot of Windsock musicians here.
Yeah?
I don't know why. I
That's
guess we know them
Connie's
all.
so cool.
It
She
is. She's the bomb.
gives us jobs.
Yeah.
She does. No, seriously. I've talked to her many times, as you do. She is one of the finest people around to play with.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's to you, sis.
Yo.
Hi, Connie.
We just did a cheers.
9 a.m.
Like halfway.
9 a.m. Don't tell anybody.
It's 9 a.m. We're drinking water because it's
Friday,
hydrating.
though.
That's right.
Shit.
It's Friday. It's 5 o'clock
It's like-
somewhere.
It's
like-
5 o'clock somewhere.
It's like when you're camping, 8 in the morning,
That's right.
have a
Vacation.
beer.
You're almost to England at not that many. Let's see, 9, 4.
If it's 5.
3, 5. That's 8 hours.
Can't let them
about 10.
party without me just because they're in England and I'm here. That's
As we always like to do on this show, we always like to know history. When did you first pick up a guitar, Llory?
Ooh, 13.
Seems to be the age.
You were talking
Puberty.
earlier to
Puberty.
me about the action on your first guitar.
The K, my dad's
about a
old
half
K.
inch.
wow. I
off
thought
the-
that was going to go a different way. When you started talking about action, my mind went somewhere totally different. I'm a drummer. I'm sorry.
You are a drummer.
Yeah, I don't.
You just gave it away totally.
Yeah. So, like,
My brother Mike, threw his guitar he was playing around with, picked up the bass and threw this guitar in, and the neck was broken off it. So I took like a nail about 3 inches long and nailed the neck back on it. So the action was about a half inch or more off and that's what I learned to play guitar on, fingers bleeding and everything. For real.
You were
so.
technically a luthier before you were a player.
Not very good
a big
one.
word.
Not a very good one.
A nail,
Yeah,
literally
13.
put a nail through
And then
it.
I was playing in clubs at 17. So
Cool. Didn't take you long to get the bug.
lying about my age. I was 21.
So it's like you're talking 25 years ago or so.
Yeah,
So
right.
Darryl, what about
God,
you?
I love you, man.
About the same age, about 12 or 13.
see, it's common.
Yeah, it is.
We always bring up the fact that it's pubescent in
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
You find it, you lock yourself in your room, and there you go.
You're either
Really?
locking yourself in your room to look at the
You're already
Sears
in there for
catalog
something.
underwear ads.
Yeah. Or you're going to play
guitar.
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you're welcome.
Very good.
Oh, well,
was it
Steve needs
guitar?
that.
Was it guitar, Darryl? First instrument was
First
guitar.
guitar, yeah. I started guitar, and then right after I started messing with the couple guitars we had around the house. But my dad played the harmonica. He was actually a chromatic harmonica player.
That's
and then
not
everybody
easy.
kind of sang. Everybody was into every kind of music. All my brothers and sisters, 4 brothers, 2 sisters. And then I took it lessons in junior high, and that was like
So you weren't in band? Because I did start on clarinet at 8 years old. So
Trombone, baby.
did you do band?
I tried to play violin, but the teacher was horrible. So was just like she didn't get it. Yeah.
She made
Probably
you
worse
not.
than that.
She made you not want to play the violin.
There's a lot of
She's supposed to be the teacher.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
teachers are usually incredible, or I've seen when it comes to school, it was always really incredible, or ones that are just they did. I don't even know why they were there.
Scary.
But that's what I used to, but I learned how to play the
When did you switch
classical.
to bass?
I switched to bass actually right around 18, 19, right when I started, because I wanted to. I wanted to play all. No, I never. Chicks were never my.
I know that's why you chose the bass, because chicks had nothing to do with it.
I never.
See, people can. We would be lying if we said that's why we started playing an instrument. These guitar players, man, lead singers.
I just never had that. I never had that idea that mine was about music. I never had
Mine
anything.
too. It was all about
I never
music.
had about. I never thought about chicks. That just comes with the territory of.
But then you find out, hey, people are looking at me and liking me now.
Why does this girl like me now?
Why is she showing me her boobies?
Why am I signing boobies?
Yeah,
No, I'm not allowed to do that.
That was
My wife
actually-
would get mad at me. But
that
can't
was
help it
actually,
if they just lift their shirt up. I'm like, babe, I couldn't. What was I
What
supposed
are you
to do?
supposed to do?
Yeah. Back in West Virginia, we were playing because I was born in Arizona. I was down in Mesa, but we don't trap. My parents and everybody were all back from West Virginia, up in the Panhandle, and we were playing my cousin's club called Skinner's.
Skinner.
Of course.
So that's where you can actually request Freebird and they play it.
Or Sweet Home Alabama.
Well, it was
Yeah.
great because it was a house, and then he attached a trailer to the house. Trailer was where the band was and where everybody danced, and then the bar was the house. And like I said, he just had it off his other part of his property.
We should do that now.
That's a genius idea.
Yeah.
Who's
It was
got a
actually really
trailer?
cool. It was crazy because it was like, but talking about that's where the girl, that was tube tops, so that would have been about 83. So that's when tube tops were in, the girl, pulled down her tube top.
In the trailer hood.
Yeah. And then
On the farm?
The drummer goes, could you tell her to do again? I missed him.
Couldn't say you're standing around my way.
It was two sets of brothers, Stan and Gary Degg, and then me, my brother Jeff, and me. So it was two sets of brothers. And it was one of those things where we're doing midnight hour, and Stan's like doing mid to the midnight, and she flashed, and he never stopped singing it, midnight hour, and then he went back to singing.
Well, you could, as a girl, you have to learn not to jump wearing a tube top. Thank God those are gone.
I still wear one from time to time.
Mine fits down lower.
See what? This is what I put up with. It's all right.
It's a skirt. It's a top. I don't know what it is.
You can put it over anything almost.
Fabulous.
It's a skirt. It's a scarf.
It's a headband.
It's a turtleneck.
It's leg warmers.
No, but that's another component is family.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot
Oh,
of people
yeah.
we talk to, somebody in the family kind of did that.
For sure.
Yeah, when I started, so I was 15, and that's when I said I was going to play music the rest of my life. I was 15. My brother was 13, and I bought him his first bass, and I think we spent $75 on it. And it was a harmony bass. And so that was his first harmony, a hollow body bass.
Wow.
And then I would have had a PBT 60 that my parents bought me, so I kept modifying, so putting different pickups on it and stuff. So
You're one of those kids who took shit apart. That's why to this day you can fix my
still does.
amplifier.
yeah, I do. Well, that's what But then I used to take it apart and not know how to put it back together, and that was usually tape recorders and radios.
I did that too.
And I'd take them apart and I'd go.
Toasters.
Yeah, that's why my parents were.
Toasters don't have enough moving parts.
My parents were very, very cautious with me with that, and they made sure it was broken before they gave it to me to take apart.
Don't let him break it.
I'm like, but what if I put it back together?
No.
No.
It won't work. And there's always leftovers, like when you put the grill together. Good.
What are those extra screws?
What are those for?
Screws, nuts and bolts.
Dang it!
That's what, like I said, cassette players. And they were usually broken now. That's why I was trying to fix them.
So I've seen pictures online of you in old rock bands.
Nick, hold on. This is a family show.
I know. Just give me a time where
Now,
I'm going.
me or Darryl?
You
Me.
in old 80s looking bands, playing rock and roll probably, right?
Well, I moved to L.A. to be a rock star.
Oh, I didn't know that. When
Yep.
was that about-ish?
1984.
Van Halen.
Summer of 1984. And I got there to play because Jerry Riopel played the Palace Bar on Whiskey Row in Prescott. And my band, Llory McDonald Band, got to open for him.
Cool.
And after he heard me, he asked if I'd like to join his band in L.A. And it took me a couple years to get there, but I was like, yes, please. Because that was my plan.
I'm going to make it.
I'm going to be a big star. So I went and to make a living, I cleaned toilets and urinals.
See, that's the rock and roll lifestyle that people don't understand. They think, oh, listen, bands
Urinal
are,
cakes.
yeah, they're like, yeah, they're famous. And I said, yeah, but as soon as they go home tomorrow morning, they're cleaning the toilets.
That's right.
Making the bed.
Some
So
people are
that's
like,
what
I
I
don't
did.
do windows, but you're like, I'll do toilets.
I'll do toilets. No windows, though.
Well, it was 3 a.m. to, oh God, I can't remember, noon or something was the hours. So I'd get off a gig.
And go right to work.
And get right to the May Company, it was called. It was a department store.
Yeah, May
And clean
Company.
all their toilets.
Nice.
And so I got joined Jerry Riepel, and then I got a couple of commercials. I did a commercial about Italian dressing
Really?
and made some good money. And
Do you have that on VHS somewhere?
No, I wish I could find it.
That'd be so
I think
cool.
it's long gone, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't remember. Something Italian dressing. Yeah, I wish I could remember. So, and then I got recording. I got to record with Lita Ford, got to sing background with her when I was doing a demo with David Plen. Jerry Riepel's guitar player started a band. I joined his band. So that was a separate thing. Wow. And we got signed by Clive Davis from Arista Records.
The man.
The man. Got to meet him at the Beverly Hilton or Beverly Hills Hotel.
Beverly Wilshire.
The Beverly something bungalow.
Wow.
And he signed me, and 8 months later,
Dumped you.
dumped us.
It's amazing how
So
fast
it's like,
that works.
I know. It's like being up to bat, and they never throw the ball.
You're like, I never even got a pitch.
I never got to swing.
Every pitch counts.
But I got a lot of recordings from that. So
And you got memories. I mean,
And
I've
memories.
seen pictures of you and Jerry Riepel, and I wondered what that connection was. And that was that.
That was
Wow.
family. Yeah, my Riepel family.
Wow. That's very cool.
Yeah, I think I know. I mean, I know a dozen friends and that got signed, and a lot of the guys.
8 months
got signed.
later.
Well, no, it wasn't 8 months. They never did anything with them because it was like Flotsam and Jetsam, which was from down. I knew Mike Gilbert since he was. Him and my brother were best friends in school, and they signed Flotsam and Jetsam because Jason Newsted was in Flotsam and Jetsam. So he got into Metallica, and they go, "Oh, we want you too," and then they're like, "Oh, we can't let them touch Metallica. Let's put them over here."
Yeah.
So that's what I had a lot of friends that did that. Like Schoolboys, Icon, that's what they did to
Yeah.
them. They did that to so many people where they're like, well, these guys could be competition for those guys who we know are already heading.
So almost sign them just to like
Get 'em out of the way.
Get them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to sign you so you can't do anything.
Yeah. Sign you and shelf you, put you on the shelf, and then
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
ruthless.
Yeah,
It is. But that's how it was.
That's pretty much what I think from the 70s up into the 80s into the 90s, and then everything kind of changed.
Well, it's cheaper that way, right? You sign the band.
Yeah.
Don't do anything with them. And
No,
then
but
they
if you
can't take money away from the artist that you already have signed that's making money.
And,
Yeah.
well, they charge you for everything. I mean,
Yeah.
we did some recordings, and
yeah,
we
you
got
owe
we
the
got a
record
bill.
company,
We
right?
got a
Yeah.
bill for that. Yeah.
Is that
You're
right?
si-
We're dumping you, but you owe us $100,000. What?
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that they think it's all,
So now it's so great. Today you've got you guys have a show, and we're going to play some music.
We're gonna send you a bill
and-
later.
Yeah,
Well, it's
$100,000.
How do you think we do this?
No, but seriously, think about that. The music business back then. You look at zillionaires, big bands like Zeppelin, Sabbath, all these guys. The only way you could get that music was, let's go buy that.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's like any hump is sitting there, I'm going to put this online. And you can get that to everything. And, Lars Ulrich was right years ago when he was saying, Napster is wrong.
Yeah.
It changed shit.
Yeah, it
And now
did.
anybody
Yeah.
can do
It-
whatever.
It was inevitable, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just the start, but technology in the interweb,
Yeah.
and digital.
It changed,
Yeah,
It
it
changed.
I'm going to get one of them computers one of these days.
One day you will,
that
Nick.
GarageBand thing.
One day you will. Just don't put a password on it. You'll never remember it.
I'm joking, of course. I've had a computer for years, but at the first 5 years, I thought it was email and porn. That's all. Turns out there's a lot of shit on there.
Well,
At least he's honest.
There's porn?
Yes.
I remember my friend Doc, he had a dial-up, and it took 30 minutes to get a picture where it would
One
finally reach
picture, right?
her breast. It would be like,
yeah.
Almost a nipple. Almost a nipple.
And then it
almost
freezes.
a nipple.
And then it freezes, like connection interrupted. No!
And then you go
I
back
waited
to
an hour for that.
and you took up the phone line at that point.
Yeah,
You took
no
up
one
the
could
phone
call
line.
you, it'd be
Yeah,
busy.
that modem.
Yeah.
I got to have my modem. That's what my doctor said. I've got the good modem now, so now I can get it faster. And be like,
Oh, that's so great.
I always like that noise.
Nick, did I ever tell you my old computer hacking story?
No.
So a long time ago, I'm not going to mention any names of any bands or people or myself, but there was this contest, and in order to win the contest, you had to get the most votes, and the radio station was putting it on, so they'd have you'd click for who you wanted to vote for. Well, I really wanted to win, so
You voted for yourself.
no. Well, it would only let you vote
Once.
Oh.
But so this is back in the day when it did take a long time to download one photo, and there wasn't like these giant porn sites, so it was all bootleg stuff online. So what I did, I was in college, so the college forums, people would post shit. Like people would just like talk in the college forum, but then every once in a while somebody would like, click here for boobies, or click here, or whatever. So I'm like, cool. So I copied the link and I made a hyperlink. I said, click here for boobies, and I posted it.
That was the voting. That's a good one.
Yeah, it worked. It worked. We won.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you had open the door, please.
No, not at all. No, not at all. And I think the statute of limitations has gone by long enough now where I can't get in trouble for that. Yeah. All the people we that lost in the contest, I don't think they're around anymore. But I'm still here.
Too funny.
So good thing we won that.
There you go.
That's actually really cool.
It was cool. I mean, but you can't do that. I mean, it would never work now. But at the time, it was like, and I didn't tell a soul. I don't even know if I told my wife. I didn't tell anybody.
She knows
Well,
now.
I don't think anybody will know.
And like and it was a band thing. So like the guys in the band, they're like, dude, how did we get so many votes? Well, people must like us. I don't know. It's the boobies.
Name your band the Bare Naked Ladies.
There you go.
And you'll pack the place.
Click here for Bare Naked Ladies.
That's a good idea.
Well, I wonder if that was because our band name was Show Us Your Boobs.
There you go. Bare Naked Ladies and Show Us Your Boobs.
That's a great band name,
Great
actually.
double bill.
So when did the Llory McDonald band become Combo Deluxe?
Well, I moved to LA and then I came back. 94, moved to Jerome. And that's when I joined the band Combo Deluxe with Slim Chance, Teddy Rocha, who just passed away, Terry Furlong, who's still in Prescott. Who else? Dave Rents on drums.
Still in Jerome.
Still playing.
So slim.
So I joined the band, and then people kept coming and going, and I was still around. So I changed it to Llory McDonald and Combo Deluxe because I was always there, and the band would change.
The constant.
Yes. And then I found these guys, Steve and Darryl, the best rhythm section I've ever had. It
It's
only
tight.
takes 40 years, people, for you to find the perfect rhythm section.
And me and Steve almost have 4 together as friends. We met in '84. So.
Is that right?
So they're the bed I bounce on.
Oh,
Yeah.
they guided
So,
through.
yeah, you've been in the band
It'll be 8 years in July.
and Steve's been in for 10 or
10.
more.
Yeah. Right about 10. Steve will be, I think it's
So
11.
they're about to get sick of me, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're making plans.
I doubt it. That's something that's important too. Every time I see you guys play, it's always smiles and joking
know.
around.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are
It's
buddies.
joy, man.
Having a
We
good time.
love what we do. We love music.
And the crowd knows that. And the way you guys banter in between and make
We
jokes
actually
and
like
shit,
each other.
everybody-
That's important. That's actually very important.
It is.
That you like who you're playing with.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've never been mad, because Lori's had a lot of more she talks about some of the controversies as like, I wouldn't play with people who I didn't, it's one thing to have a disagreement, but but it's another to have physical confrontation, and I mean, I was mad at people, and I mean, there was times that some of the bands that me and Steve and my brother were in that we, were the guy, all of a sudden he canceled the gig and then he blamed it on me and my brother. So it got written up in the New Times here down in the Valley that because of Jeff and Darryl Icard,
Is that
they
right?
the gig got canceled. And it was just like,
What?
no, the gig
What?
wasn't. Yeah, we were playing shoeys.
That's when it becomes physical.
Oh no, but it was
his
one of those
brother,
things.
maybe.
Yeah.
There's one of those things. Yeah, my brother's he
Well,
has-
yeah,
he'll
don't throw
fight.
me under the bus.
But he was real lucky that my brother didn't get a hold of him. He already had left. He basically, I don't know if he wanted to play. And it was like our last gig is a group called Poets Corner, which we were on a small label out of Phoenix called Placebo, which was, like Meat Puppets were doing that. And was we were Poets Corner, then Sun City Girls and Mighty Sphincter and JFA, Jodie Foster's Army.
I remember all those.
They were all the punk groups, from all they were from
Mason
Phoenix.
Jar,
all the
Mason Jar.
We used to play those all the time and
Long Wands.
We played. We it was hard for us because Poets Corner was 10, 11 or pieces, depending on how many.
Oh my gosh!
We'd have 4.
You're not fitting on any of those stages.
We never
dude.
made it. It was 7 years. I never made it. That's why always funny. People were like when people were like, "Oh, money." It's just like, don't even talk to me about money. I was in a band for 7 years.
I made
and the only
$15.
time the biggest paycheck I ever got. I think it was one time. I got $50. Woo. And of course, every time we went to a gig,
what was your bar bill?
I've never been a drinker, so it's funny. I never had that much of a problem with.
No, it's not me. It's my wife. I always say I play it for her drinking habit.
I'm gonna tell her.
You should tell her. You should. She needs to hear it from multiple people. There's a problem,
But
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think it's funny because it's like, but like you had the horn players, like we had one of my friend little Randy Roush, and then all of a sudden, they're walking up like looking at Pete because we actually got played because we did a show. It was Poets Corner, and it was Major Lingo, which is another band I was in for almost 10 years, and then it was Raynard and Das Combo, which was Raynard. It was actually Pete was kind of Tucson's, so we were all from Northern Arizona, Phoenix, Tucson.
Cool.
And Raynard was actually, Robert Plant was one of his. This guy knew everybody. He's one of those guys that was like, it was funny because it was like. He played slide. You ever hear Raynard? Did you ever listen to Raynard? Yeah, and that was his Raynard and Das Combo was his band. So, but yeah, actually, when he passed away, he had brain cancer. And when Raynard passed away, like Robert Plant they all did this huge album for him.
Is that right?
Yeah,
wow.
Just crazy. Yeah, he was like kind of this. It was weird, one of those things where it was like, how did you know all these people? It was just like he had got some reputation where he happened to fall in.
So you had 10 guys in a band.
10 guys, yeah.
There's
Horns,
always an asshole.
Yeah. Well,
there's going to be 2 in that band.
Not that, but not with Combo now. But, 10-piece band, there's going to be 2
bound to have
assholes.
2 assholes in that band.
we didn't. The Pete our lead
5-piece,
guy.
there's 1. 10-piece, 2 assholes.
At least 2, maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
Probably 7.
Really, there was nobody in the Pete, our lead guy, and he didn't sing. He talked. He was.
Yeah.
We kind of had. It was very political. It was a very political band, and
He talked like
over the
poetry.
music.
Let's keep it on a 3rd grade level.
Cold-hearted
Let's use no-do's words.
So you were telling me you never made it, right? You guys never made it.
We did. No,
Something about the lead singer talking had me questioning your guys'.
Our next gig at the Windsock. Come to the Windsock. We're going to talk our songs.
You
Special
can't say
guest
that.
Josh Rice. He's just going to talk to you.
You can't say that because that was starting in '84 and we went to '91, and within
That's awesome.
3 years,
Yeah.
Rap was
Oh,
it was
he was
talking.
He was talking fast
He was our
and rhyming.
He was our Jewish rapper though. He was the Jewish
So
rapper.
awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, he was great. He was a great guy.
Do you have any recordings of that?
We've got 2 albums.
Dude, I got to check that out.
Okay.
We'll talk offline. I got to check that out.
I got 2 albums. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear 10 people and 2 of them talking.
Yeah, 2. Well, talking and then we sang.
And a horn section.
And we did a thing like we did let's see what was I was trying to think of doing.
It's so hard to get the visual.
Yeah.
Like I'm hearing you and I love it, right? But I'm like, I see
didn't
guys,
all wear
I see
the same
someone
outfits or
talking,
anything,
people
yeah.
singing. I see a horn section.
Was he Orthodox
I see a guy
Jewish?
playing like a block or something in that band.
Well, Steve played at that point in time. Steve played drum at first.
Okay.
and then Steve can play anything. So then
marimbas.
Steve went to keyboards.
Yeah.
Steve went to keyboards and marimba.
Okay.
So we had a song called Evolution. So we'd start. It's Evolution. Ba-dun-dun. It's Evolution. The horns. Dun-dun-dun. And it's just so we just had this whole kind of thing, and then he'd go on about he'd talk about evolution, but then he'd talk about Nancy Reagan, the tiger and the elephants, and he would just go on
and all the hidden meanings behind everything. I got it.
What did all those Tempe people think of that?
Oh, we used to
Pack it out.
as
That's
Tom,
when he got $40. That 50 actually.
$50.
Yeah.
Tom Loffenberger, who plays with Pistoleros and plays bass with Dead Hot Workshop.
Yeah.
When he came to town, we were playing Hayden Square.
Yep.
And and so that was always the great. So we're playing Hayden Square, and he saw us, and he was like, "Fuck, I have to be this good." Because we were all
good. You guys were good
were like,
musicians.
my brother was like, he's like Alan Holdsworth. He's like,
I've yet to meet his brother. 8 years in the band, haven't met his brother yet.
Where does your brother live?
He lives down in Mesa.
And you haven't met him?
He never
No.
comes to see
He doesn't
us.
come to your shows?
I know.
He has a certain philosophy of music. It's all about original music, about things and stuff.
Oh,
like
gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
And he's very funny about
Come
music.
see you if you only talk the lyrics.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he does all kinds of stuff. He writes all the time. He writes all the time. But he doesn't. It's just like one of those things. Like whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Women, like I said, he loves music, and like I said, he was just that.
Is he playing in a band?
Nope.
No, he's just
Not
kind of not
anymore.
doing that
Now,
anymore.
if it was an all original band,
He might do it.
He might do it. Yeah, if it was something that he really thought he could be part of it.
Well, I hope he finds that.
Yeah, I do too.
He probably never will.
Yeah, I can hope though for him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He has a.
Daryl's like more real. He's like, dude, it ain't gonna happen, man.
and he can play anything too. He can play
Yeah.
drums, and in fact, my brother's the only.
He should record. He should just record his own shit.
He does?
He does.
Okay,
He does.
that's probably
Down
good
at
enough.
Curtis,
Yeah.
down at Curtis Grippy's plays down at STEM.
Okay.
Down at STEM, the Dead Hot Workshop drummer and whoever he's.
So,
Everyone
Llory,
does this.
when you played guitar, when did you first pick up a slide and start messing with it?
Teenager. Saw Bonnie Raitt. I had one little teeny black and white TV in the 70s. I don't know if you remember those little
Yeah,
teen-
the little ones that popped
in
up,
my
they're
room.
portable.
Yeah, and she was on some show.
Midnight Special.
Probably the Midnight Special. And I was, oh, what is that? Oh my God, what is that? Oh, it's a slide. Oh, cool. And I thought she had it on this finger, and she had it on this finger. So I taught myself to play it
on that finger.
on the wrong finger.
Does it matter?
Well, when I met David Plen from Jerry Riopel, who's a fantastic slide player, who Bonnie Raitt goes like this to,
Okay.
I said I should learn the right way, and he goes, "There's no right way. It
Okay.
sounds good. Leave it alone. You're fine. Don't worry about it."
Because I learned how to play it on something else, but we won't go there.
What?
It's probably because it would fit in a slide. Anyway,
Yes,
You get two
yes.
for that.
anyway, when I first started playing,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Try the liver. We'll be here all week.
That was fantastic.
I always thought to put it on my pinky so you could still use these.
Exactly.
And still chord triads.
Yeah, that's
A lot of
probably-
people do. It should be because you mute. When you have it down here, you mute with these.
Ah, right.
I have it up here. I mute with these, so I can't really play any other.
See, but then you can be
Things.
Sonny Lantrith.
Oh, God,
or
yeah,
Leo
wouldn't that be
Kottke.
nice?
They actually play
Just a
slide
little-
here,
it's like
and
a
then
ring.
they play notes behind the slide, and they'll get other extra notes.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing I can't do is play
Just
the
blew
notes.
my mind.
I can't play the notes behind
I
because
never
I'm
seen
muting.
that.
Yeah.
I'm muting ahead, so the strings don't ring.
Yeah.
So
Cool. I enjoy
I'm
your
more like
slide
a
playing.
pedal steel than a.
So
Well,
I
thank
have
you.
this little.
Well, I've always
Thank you,
always
thank you,
noticed
thank
too the wah pedal you like to infuse
Oh,
with your
JJ
slide.
Cale, man, JJ Cale.
And that's
First
years ago
person
was
to-
the first time I saw it. That was you.
Oh,
And
wow,
I
cool.
always thought that was cool.
Listen to some old JJ Cale stuff.
I will.
He does slide
He was
with
the
a
first
wah
one.
wah.
Yeah, he was the first one
Yeah.
to do a slide with wah.
Did he also invent the vegetable kale?
Yeah. Huh?
No, it's not the same guy.
He's related to
Thank
the
God
family.
he didn't.
All right.
He's related to the family.
'Cause it's good for you.
All right. So hey, where are we at with the whole Dave's Bread sponsorship? I got to check in with you on that.
Little Debbie, the corporate guy, is supposed to get back to me.
Okay.
Ding dongs. I think you guys should be.
No, that's hostess.
You should have ding dongs
Hostess.
because you're ding dong.
I want nutty bars.
Nutty bars.
Are you guys trying to get something out of this?
Yes.
Well, you know, it's what it's all about.
Trying to get money.
Because, $50 at a
I
gig,
thought you did it for
$20
love.
from this.
I thought
Don't
it
worry,
was
we're sending you a bill.
No, we get zero for this.
$100,000.
Nick, we should do that. We should actually send our guest
Send
bills
Darryl and I
afterwards. Like we'll have them set up. We're like, thanks for coming in. Now this is
$100,000.
for our time.
Yeah, this is for.
It's promotional fees.
You can always do like
Wow, it's the music
No,
biz.
we get
It's the
nothing
music
from
biz.
this.
Welcome to the music biz. No, we do this purely for love.
And then you go home and edit this shit
Yeah.
all hours of the day. And
Oh, you got a
Yeah.
lot to edit here, man.
I know. It's okay. No, it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
That's good times.
The first couple times it was really hard when I had to learn how to do it. That was tough.
You got it down now.
It's like
Sure.
6 hours of painstaking labor. And then you mess something up and you're like, I gotta start over.
I would still be doing it on a VHS with a tape recorder, trying to hit the buttons at the
Same time. I know, right? Doesn't work like that though. It's come a long way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just glad my computer can do it because I remember like 10 years ago, you tried to video edit anything. It's like, I love this, but I don't have like a $7,000 computer to do this with.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's stupid. Now they actually do a decent job, so it's fun. Enough about video editing. Screw that. We're talking about music.
Yeah.
Well,
So we're gonna play some original songs for you guys.
Cool.
All right.
Gonna do one "Bad for Good,"
So you should send this to your brother because
and then
originals.
Daryl's.
Well, he knows he knows
You'll
I
love
write
it.
all the time,
Daryl's song "Butterfly."
which he
Is
actually
awesome.
would
The
love.
girls swoon
Yeah.
at the bars.
But
This-
They show their boobies to you when you play this song.
do they?
No.
No.
It's
gotta
about
ask, though.
it's about my butterfly. It's actually funny because it's
Hey, stop talking about your butterfly.
It's my butterfly is my
Zip
love.
up your butterfly.
It's my love.
Put your butterfly away.
I can see your butterfly.
I think
So
it's
next
funny
time I see you at the
because
bar, I'm gonna say, "Hey, where's your butterfly? Put it away."
The interpretation of song is always funny, and the interpretation is that it's not a it's not a love song. It's
Okay.
more about change. It's about somebody changing.
A metamorphosis, a chrysalis, if you will.
Yes,
Exactly.
if you
or
will.
pupus, as Llory likes to
Ooh,
call it.
because that's one of my favorite words.
Pupus.
Moist.
Oh, moist pupus. Pupuses.
Pupus hair.
Moist pupuses.
I thought butterfly
Okay,
was
we're
something
12.
you did with your zipper to get it open quicker. You
No.
put butter on it.
on the butter on the fly.
Bam.
Butter on the fly.
No,
I look forward to it. I like hearing you sing. The occasions we get to hear you sing.
When
whenever
is
I
this
see
going to
you guys.
air so I
Friday.
can be sure to tell my grandma not to tune in?
Don't want just. It won't be on when your stories are on, Grandma.
Yeah.
We come
Nano.
on right after that.
I'm sorry,
No,
Nano.
it's okay. When I upload this, it asks if this was made for children, and I say no every
You
time.
put a disclaimer in the front.
It's not made for children.
This may be offensive to certain people.
Yeah, and sometimes we have to put the "Do not try this at home." These are trained professionals.
That's right.
You know. So okay, you guys are at the Windsock
Windsock.
Saturday,
Friday,
Friday, and
Friday and
Saturday.
Saturday, 7 to 11.
All right, nice. Are you playing this week?
Nope, but
Weekend,
next
Nick?
weekend we got a triple header next weekend, so we got a weekend off. So, that's
So
nice.
all of our
right.
listeners need to go see these guys on Friday because they need to come
Combo
see
Deluxe. Combo Deluxe.
You're on Saturday,
90
Whiskey
proof
River.
on Saturday. Yeah, Whiskey
Ah,
River.
Whiskey River.
Yeah.
Isn't that a nice new room?
Oh, it's great.
It's
It's
very
great.
nice.
It's
Sounds
great.
good, too. Nice.
It'll be the first time with the
lots of
original.
wood.
You were there that first night we played it. Actually,
I was.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
were, yes.
Yes.
That's right.
I was getting ready to, and then you kind of disappeared. I was getting ready to ask you to come play some drums.
Oh,
Like, I've
was like,
seen
we
this
should
guy
ask Josh.
before.
That's why I disappeared. No, I'm just
Where
kidding.
have I seen
and
this guy
and that's
before?
when your Tiffany and
Tiffany, my wife, yep.
his lovely lady was drinking all of his money out of his wallet, and
yeah, and I wasn't playing that night, so
She won't
Sorry,
see this,
Tiffany.
don't worry.
I wasn't.
You
I wasn't
you guys-
playing that night.
You guys better get that Ding Dong sponsorship.
Yeah, I'm gonna butterfly her.
You guys have both been at one of our gigs once when
Yeah.
you weren't playing, and I would like to say both of you could have perhaps been drinking a little.
No.
No way.
Yes.
I don't.
No. Musicians don't.
I don't ever drink alone.
You were slightly glazed.
My wife was there. I was okay.
It was all good.
Slightly glazed.
well, that
Should have been
You
trying
were
harder.
glazed.
that's part of our thing. You know, everybody thinks you're an alcoholic drug addict if you're a musician.
Right.
Yeah.
That goes with the territory.
We do sound better after a
No, that's how
couple
you
of
get along with your
drinks,
bandmates.
Yeah, right.
Like I said,
That's how we put up with
Hey.
them.
I never had. Like I said, I never had that with bandmates. I never
Yeah.
had it. You know, I mean, I saw
God,
some
I
other
had one.
bandmates.
We actually called him the Nazi. I mean, he was just the biggest dickwad, and he's still down in Phoenix. And if I ever see him again, I'm gonna have Darryl beat.
you don't
the
want to hear that
shit out of
story.
him.
It's pretty crazy.
The Nazi.
But yeah, I mean, I saw Pete, the guy from Potsco, I saw Pete and our Steve. We had a brand new song. We were in Flagstaff playing at Monsoons in Flagstaff, and Pete's like calls the song. And Steve goes, "No, I don't want to play that one. We don't. It's not ready yet.
It's not right.
And Pete's like, I want to play it. Steve's like, I'm not going to play it. And all of a sudden,
They're going at it.
Greg Lyko, our sax player, and they were like they're in each other's faces. And our friend Jim Swafford was running sound for us at Monsoons. And all of a sudden, we went into a different song, and Greg blew one of the best solos on sax. You could hear that. And he just,
It was all that emotion.
Oh, yeah, he was fired up,
pissed,
man.
And it
Yeah.
just came out,
Oh,
and it was like, holy shit.
Whoa, we should do that every gig.
Yeah.
When you're really
Make a
tired,
note there, you know.
really tired or really pissed, you can play pretty
Holy
darn
cow.
good. And
It's all entertainment. The people that sit out there, if they see confrontation and fighting, they're probably like, "Oh, look at this shit. Watch this shit. Watch him. Watch him."
this is uncomfortable.
No, yeah.
Well,
It's different. It's like dinner theater.
But what do we see? It's what our friend, another friend who just passed away, our friend PC, and he one time he had a girl say, we see you, and he goes, you have no idea what we see from where we're standing.
Front row seat,
great.
elevated.
Everything.
Sometimes I that's when I screw up.
Yeah.
When I screw up,
Yeah,
it's
don't
because
start
I'm
watching.
like, what is
Especially if a
going
drummer,
on over there?
or if you watch
Oh,
someone
shit.
who's dancing like this,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you'll lose
Yeah.
the groove.
Or like you got the air drummer out there that has no rhythm at all. They're like,
I knew her.
what are you doing?
Don't watch that guy.
No, you can't watch that guy. Nobody in the band can
I
watch
did
that
it this
guy.
weekend at the Birdcage. I did something where we're playing, and I started watching somebody, and next thing you know, I'm like,
Where was I? Yeah.
So I come up with nicknames for our guests, and now when I see Darryl play next time, it's Butterfly.
Yeah.
It's Butterfly. I'm like, hey, Butterfly, what's up?
What's up?
He'll be like, that's what I call my lady friend, man.
What's my nickname? Joe?
I'm working on that one still. Okay. Maybe by the end of the show, I'll have it
Fabulous.
figured out. Yeah.
Incredible.
I'm gonna
Fabulous.
call it-
Beautiful. Wonderful.
No, what's it called when you're late on your
Sweet.
bill? It's going to be
Oh.
delinquent. You're delinquent.
Delinquent.
I'll be like,
Juvenile.
Llory, you haven't paid her the bill yet. For
That'll
the
be
show.
$100,000.
You're delinquent.
$10.
$10. You're gonna start charging
Who's
more.
in charge of this? Are you gonna take charge? Or
No,
This is what we do. This is how we roll right
we
here.
just roll how it rolls.
There's no one in charge.
I like it.
I'm
I
still
like it.
trying to think of a nickname, but I just can't get up one.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
No.
gonna.
Yeah. Don't.
Well,
Don't.
actually,
Don't.
my lady's the butterfly. I don't know if I can be.
Yeah,
if
you can't-
Butterfly,
I'm not gonna-
be-
I'm not
be
gonna call you.
Papillon.
You're the pupa.
Hey, don't worry.
I'm going to be Papillon.
The
if I wanna
moist
be the
pupils.
Ooh, papillon.
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 You can't choose your own nickname. That's not how this
butterfly.
works.
Well,
And-
Papillon is it's
I know, but
Butterfly
you're trying
in
to
Italian?
change it though.
In Italian?
Is that
I
Italian?
am
Or
Italian.
Italian? Are you Italian?
I'm Italian. I
Or
never heard it
Italian?
put that away. I never heard it said that away.
He's one of them Italian
That's how my dad
boys.
just said. Giving my friend PC was. Now I'm totally spacing.
See,
Paul.
we have that
Is there
effect on our
oxygen
guests.
in this room?
Paul
No,
Caldor-
not
his name
at all.
his
You
name
guys
was
need
Paul
a
Cardone.
canary.
Sealed shut.
So his name was Paul Cardone, and my dad, of course, he came over for like Thanksgiving or something. So PC comes in. Are you one of them Italians there, PC? And he's like, yes, Mr. I'm Italian.
Italian.
I'm an times. I'm a WAP. I'm a Dago. Yes, thank you. That's what he was like. It was like, yes, Mr. Icard. And he's like, and it was just like one of those. But my dad did the
That
same.
happens when an Italian guy gets a flat tire in his car. Dago, wop, 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 wop.
They go wop wop wop.
Can I please? Thank you very
There we
much.
go.
Quit talking to me. Make me do those buttons. Things.
Oh, I knew this would be fun when you guys came in.
I know.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up because our cameras are about ready to die, and when they die, then you can't see us anymore, and you just hear us talking.
Which
It's
is
really
probably
awkward.
be better if you could see.
Yeah, it's not good for the algorithms.
This has been awesome. Thanks for having us, you
Oh,
guys.
thank
You guys
you
are very
guys for
welcome.
coming.
So we're gonna definitely Friday night go get hammered at the Windsock
And
watch
if not,
these guys.
Saturday will do.
Absolutely.
And
There you go.
I can't do it. See, I got to play Saturday, so
It's all about you.
no.
Everybody else can come Saturday.
Guess what, Nick?
After
Just come
they see
Friday.
you.
Nick, you
You
don't have a
come
gig this
Saturday.
weekend. If I don't see you Friday night and Saturday night, I'm going to be very upset with you.
Me too.
I'm going to be home.
Me
I'm
too.
counting my holy cards.
Holy gods, don't have to play.
He's going to be home practicing.
we
practicing.
Gary did get up and play a couple of songs with us last, because that's, with Greg Paul, with him, because almost every time he's been here lately, he's been getting up with us and playing. And so we're
He's
like,
a whore.
And then, well,
Musical whore.
Well, no,
Well,
Gary,
Nick is too. I say I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, let's be clear. But go ahead.
I'll admit.
but Gary, it was one of those things where Gary was always at our show, and then once in a blue moon, we'd let him up, and then all of a sudden, Greg starts coming in, we're letting him up, and I'm like, Gary's gonna be so pissed when he finds out how much you play with us. So
We got him up.
So Sunday, she's like, we're like, let's get Gary up. Okay, so Gary gets up, he gets the ride.
blast.
Oh,
yeah.
he's a fun guy.
Yeah, but it's funny because it's like, and that's why I said it was funny because I was like, well, we got to get Nick up too, because then DJ has actually only come up and borrow. So funny, DJ was borrowing sticks, asked to borrow sticks from Steve, and Steve's looking at him like, what? And so we're
while he's playing, yeah.
And DJ's like, hey, can I get some sticks? And I goes, he just wants sticks. He goes, well, what's he want sticks for? Because
I'm eating Chinese food.
Let's go air drum
a lot
on
of
it.
it.
there was a total gig happening at the attic, and it was like, and then all of a sudden, because and DJ, there was a drum set up, and he didn't have any sticks, so it was like this whole thing, and then finally Steve got it. We were all sitting there like, and even Llory was sitting there going, He just wants a pair of sticks, Steve. Well, what's he want sticks for?
That's funny. Yeah, if we show up, we can just take them over, play a whole set. You guys sit there
Heck
and have
yeah,
a drink.
hell yeah.
Well,
I'm in.
We did Stop Dragging with Becky and Greg. They did it. They sang and we just played. We were the band, so we're the band.
That was cool.
And they got up
we should
and
go on
sang.
the road.
Yeah.
I just want to be a background
right,
musician.
right. Like, wow.
I don't want to be in front anymore.
Cool.
That was really easy. And I was like, that was really easy to do.
Actually,
I heard about it. That sounds cool.
Well, it was great because it was very simple. They were there, and it was like we played.
And they sing that song rather well.
They do.
all right, let's wrap this baby
All
up.
right.
Thanks, you guys.
So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Don't thank us because,
Thank you, Josh.
yeah, you do. You have to thank us. But
Thank you.
Here's
Josh.
that $10,
Thank you,
eh?
Nick.
Yeah, we'll get that.
$10 is $10.
$10, 20. You know,
It's 20.
It's inflation.
no,
man.
inflation, man. But you should see what
I
I'll
gotta
do for
buy
50.
I'll just bring in a box of Little Debbie's.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring a dozen.
Bring a
eggs.
dozen. Little Debbie's.
I'm bringing ding dongs.
We're usually we'd like to have a little gift basket to give to our guests, but
We would. We'd like to
I
include
drank it.
Jameson
We don't-
alcohol.
I
have
drank
any
the gift.
sponsors.
Sauvignon Blanc.
We need to get some more sponsors for
I
that.
won't win them $25,000.
Get that wine is us. What's the new wine place?
Wine Plus. What's
Yeah,
it?
Total Wine.
Total
Total
Wine.
Wine.
Get them as a sponsor.
They have all kinds of liquor there, not just wine.
And they got pretzels and other cigars and
They got bric-a-brac.
they got brick.
Something you eat with it. I like bric-a-brac.
You know, it's
Lunch and crunch.
I've only been there once, but they have the largest selection of the little mini
Little booze bottles.
that I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
You've seen that?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, holy shit!
More than Walgreens.
I go, you can. I don't know. I'm like, is it bad if I buy like 100 of these or like a couple
One
big
bottle.
bottles?
The big bottle's a better value, I believe.
yeah, but I can get a.
You can't sneak that
nice
in
variety.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You can't keister a full bottle of Jameson's anywhere.
All right.
Well, some of you, never mind.
Nick's camera shut off. So we're out of here.
Thank you.
Stay tuned right now. We got Combo Deluxe in the 2/3 version, giving us some live music. Thank you. It's been Arizona All Access, and we will see you next time. Have a great one.
Bye.
Hi. This one's called Bad for Good. Well, I grew up nasty, and I grew up wild. Had a barbed wire playpen. I was everybody's nightmare child. Had a rattlesnake shaker. Played with voodoo dolls. Wouldn't take no genius to read the writing on the walls. Oh, I got it in my blood. I'm a bad girl. Yes, I am. Whoa, it's understood that I'm bad. Bad for good. Oh, I remember high school, not so sweet 16. Couldn't teach me nothing. for good. An original song. Darryl's got an original song called Butterfly.
Change took a while. Now everything is all for you. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just live for the day. Forget about your sorrow. Nothing is in your way. Simply take a few steps, then walk on by. Those old memories fade like ripples on a lake. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just live for the day. Forget about your sorrow. Nothing is in your way. Tomorrow, just live for the day. Forget about your sorrow. Nothing, 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 no, nothing, nothing, nothing is in your way. Fly away to the new life that is waiting.
Yeah. Here's where they'll edit. All right, so I get to this one. Feel free to do a little something in the solo.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
How many tears are gonna have to fall before you pick yourself up? Say enough is enough. What are you waiting for? Gonna have to open up that door someday. In another world, a
about 1,000,000 miles away, and it's getting colder than cold, keeping your life on hold. No, you can't wait too long, never gonna make it hanging on this way. Yeah, baby, so stand up. Oh, you know you're the one I love. Oh, I just wanna help you rise up. Stand up if this is what you want. You're lost at sea in the middle of an undertow, and it's pulling you down. Gotta swim or you'll drown. You know what you ought to do. You know I only wanna help you through somehow. Or do you believe you're the only lonely one, where there's 1,000,000 like you? And I've been there too. You just need a helping hand.